Hey, what's happening, y'all? Taye Diggs. Welcome to my Romance Rewind.
1998, how Stella got her groove back. Your film debut.
Yes,
That's-
dream come true. Angela Bassett, Whoopi Goldberg, Regina King. The opposite, the true lead. That was. I learned a lot and was very just grateful and excited to be on my way when it came to being in major motion pictures.
How did it feel, like Stella and Winston's relationship, that romance? Like, what was it like?
Ooh,
diving
that
deep
was
into
that was new. That was something I had never experienced. That was something that I didn't think I would ever be in that type of a situation in real life or filmically. So that was actually creating a character, as we went along, and that was cool. That was very cool. And to have Angela Bassett at the helm, I felt very well supported, very well taken care of.
Yeah. 1999, The Best Man. Comedy and romance mixed in there. There's the Harper and Jordan's, Will They, Won't They? That was quite a ride.
Yeah, I was lucky. Once again, I grew up watching, what Morris Chestnut and Boys in the Hood. Yeah, watched him in that. So it was great to be working alongside him. Nia Long, she was in that movie and so many others that I had enjoyed. So to be among, that caliber of actor, playing with them was great. I was blessed to be able to kind of improvise. Malcolm Lee let us improvise, and I got to mess around with comedy and humor and realize that was something that I wanted to continue doing.
That same year, you did The Wood with Omar Epps and
Yeah.
Richard T. Jones, another wedding movie.
Yeah. I do a lot of wedding movies. Omar Epps, Richard T. Jones. Walking and working alongside them was awesome. And this is where I learned that there were different kinds of comedy, and with different kinds of directors and different kind of filmmakers and different actors. This was a boys' film. You know what I mean? All the guys hanging out. So I really didn't grow up with like dudes that I was tight with in that fashion, though. So that helped me kind of work those muscles.
Yeah. In 2002, you did Brown Sugar, which reunited you with Sanaa.
Yeah.
Did you guys, after The Best Man, you were like, we gotta work together again?
No, I hate working with her. I'm kidding. But that was, I felt like I had arrived, you know what I mean? When you can do a movie and have some say-so and have that familiarity. So, yeah, those are my favorites. The ensemble romantic comedies, it's like camp, you know what I mean? Luckily, all of those actors are so much fun on screen and off. So it just makes going to work so much easier, even fun. You know what I mean? You're gonna laugh, you're gonna get professionalism, and you're just gonna have a good time. So I was very fortunate, very fortunate.
And I think there's truly something special about a romance movie set in New York.
Yes, and I think that was one of the first movies to film after 9/11. So we felt like we were doing something. You know what I mean? Something very important. So that made us enjoy New York all that much more. You know what I mean? Just being grateful that New York was still standing, and that we could, just remind people how important and how beautiful and, what an integral part the actual city plays when you're filming.
2005, you did a rom-com called Cake with Heather Graham and David
Oh my
Sutcliffe.
I forgot. That was when I was reminded that white people were cool to work with too. Those were white people, and they didn't bite, They didn't have horns or anything. It was cool. And they appreciated me. They weren't scared by my blackness. They didn't. Because sometimes white people come up to me and they see if the black can come off when they rub my arm. They didn't do any of that stuff. So white people are cool too.
2013, you did The Best Man Holiday.
Yes.
A sequel, you know, it's rare to get like a rom-com sequel.
It is, and that was a completely different experience because the subject matter, we were dealing with death and cancer, and all of us had matured, so it was really interesting seeing, you know, all of these people that, you know, for the most part, we all started out together. For the most part, we all had families now. We all were in relationships or ending relationships. So it was another kind of page out of the book of life and art being compared. That was something that was a trip. None of us could help but, you know, imbue what we were living through with the text. So that was interesting and eye-opening.
And I think there's something to be said about the Best Man universe in general. Just it covers, you know, so many facets of life. You know, romance, marriage, friendship, death. Like it's the most real, you know,
Very
of a lot
much
of
so.
Yeah.
Very much so. And similar to the first one of the main reason why I was drawn to The Best Man is I hadn't seen a movie like that ever before. So when we did the second one, once again we were dealing with issues that weren't really being shown to the masses in the way that we chose to do it. So to this day, I'm proud of that.
2013, you also did Baggage Claim with
yeah.
Paula Patton.
Yes.
Very fun.
Yeah, that was one that was just strictly, we just had a ball. It was funny. I got to play a character that I had not played ever. And working with Paula Patton, it was awesome. We that was a really great cast, but that was a situation where, unlike The Best Man and The Wood and Brown Sugar, they shot all of my scenes separately, so I didn't get to work with Boris or Terrence or, you know, all those other cats. But it made watching it that much more fun because I didn't see you know, all the magic that they created. So that was a good one. That was funny. Really, really great premise.
Yeah.
Really smart.
2018, one of my faves, Set It Up. That one has really resonated over the last, you know, 6 years.
Yeah, there are white people in that movie too. Glenn Powell, like that was when he was first coming up, and you could tell, you were like, this kid's got something, and so professional. Always had everything, you know, lines always memorized, always up for trying something new, and just a great attitude on set. And you know, and both of them were doing really well. That was fun. That was fun. Another character that like I would hate that person in real life, and that was so much. I didn't know how fun playing an awful person could be, and it really was. It really was.
And you had a fun vibe with Lucy Liu.
Yeah, that's right. She was my first movie crush, TV crush. And I got to work with her on Ally McBeal, and then, yeah, she was great.
Full circle.
Yeah, full circle.
And now we've got to Forever. Yeah, a little bit more dramatic than some of these.
Very much so. Yeah, that was a movie where I knew it would not be easy, and I had to roll up my sleeves and allow myself to really go there emotionally, and it was worth it. And I would not have done it, you know. I had a really great partner in crime because we were able to support each other, because I thought what I had to do was challenging. The journey that she goes on is ridiculous, and I still to this day don't know how she did it, but she did it, and it's wonderful to watch.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, thanks for taking that walk down memory lane, and don't forget to watch Forever on Lifetime.